What's up, everyone? Thunder Bob here, and I am in Act 5. I did play a little bit off of the camera here. I was helping a buddy rush, so went through all the acts kind of again with him, and got him some gear, and I also found a few things along the way. I actually have 3 pieces of Saigon now, so I got that nice magic find from that. Found a Nagel ring off Mephisto, got stealth put together, I got lore put together, I got leaf put together. Yeah, so I'm kind of like in a decent spot. In this video, I don't have all of Act 5, but part of it ended up, the video didn't make it for some reason. But I've got a good chunk of Act 5 and showing my sorceress running through cows. So, yeah, check that out. And I've got the whole run from normal up, and I will be continuing into Nightmare and Hell difficulty. But at the end of Friday night, like the end of my first real full day of playing, I'm through Nightmare and pumping into... I'm through normal and bumping into Nightmare at this point with decent starting gear, you know. I'm in a pretty good spot. Found quite a lot of sets and unique stuff. Yeah, just leeching stuff for other characters. Nothing amazing. Probably the coolest stuff is all these set items for new characters. And the fact that I've almost got a complete Saigon set already. I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, well, keep an eye out for more, but let's go ahead and watch this video, and I'll demonstrate most of Act 5. Thanks for watching. I found a ton of set items. It's kind of... It was all in like one go, too. I was doing a couple Mephisto runs, and suddenly it was like, here is every set item in the game. Okay,
Nope.
Facial Trail...
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Just gonna get out of this cave.
Not enough mana.
I don't think it's...
Oh, I didn't know you could just press the middle mouse button and then get the map to pop up.
What's that?
You could press the middle mouse button and to get the map to pop up.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I'm learning
Yeah.
things, Bob.
Frozen Tundra. Okay. You can take it, it's safe.
Oh,
Safe-ish.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, the Ancient's Way is like literally the next little zone.
I don't know if my experience is going that slow or if it takes that much to level up now.
Not enough
You're probably a little under-leveled, but the Ancients will give you a boost.
I mean, I've gone up almost a full bar since being in here.
At least it's not like,
mana. I need mana.
yeah, I remember Dark Age of Camelot, like one of the early MMOs. I played that a long time ago, and it was like, towards the end of the game, you would like track your progress of your experience by like, I made 10% of my level today after playing like all day. But I guess Diablo 2, when you get to like 98, is like the same way.
Yeah.
I need mana.
Like 98 to 99 can take a ridiculous amount of time.
I think the highest I ever got like was 92.
Yeah, I think 92 or 93 was my max. I had hardcore 92 actually was my, I think,
That's
highest.
ridiculous.
And then he died, and what's
Oh
that?
my god. I would have lost my
I need
shit.
mana.
Yeah, it was not a good day. Someone joined our Chaos Sanctuary game. It should
Oh,
be like, it's all done, bro. It's not actually.
no, I was gonna say we didn't kill Diablo on this one.
I need mana.
He left though.
Oh. He joined just long enough to make the guys harder, and they almost killed me. Oh god, I aggroed some guys.
Don't die.
I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana. I am overburdened.
I keep looking for 4-socket staff still. Usually the waypoint. Or no, did we get the waypoint when we first got here? I can't remember now.
I mean, I don't have the waypoint. I have a crush beast trying to punch me in the face. I'm pretty sure some of these guys probably one-shot me.
I feel like searching for the waypoint.
Not enough mana.
Do you feel like it, you said?
I don't really feel like it.
Oh, I was gonna say, I could teleport around and find it.
Yeah. I don't want you to die. I
might
thought it was
have to
usually
either
at
way.
the end here.
I need mana.
You don't want me to die, but you left me, Bob.
Just stay by the little portal. With the
Oh my
little doorway.
God.
Are you surrounded?
No, I teleported out of there. I ran out of mana at the very wrong time.
Yeah, actually, I'm low on potions.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Oh, I ran out of mana again? That's cool.
I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Do not see this waypoint. Oh, here it is. Right after I said that. I'm gonna go get potions real quick.
I'm not staying here.
Goody.
Just pissed off more guys.
If you wanted to stay in town, I'll get to the thing and send you a town portal. I can get there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I need mana. I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
See, Wake is getting remastered.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Did you like that one?
I never played through it.
No?
No, I own it, but I never played through it.
I played through it on the Xbox, and then when it got re-released with the expansion on PC, I played through the expansion there, I think.
That was the American one, right?
Yeah, American Wasteland, American something. The Ancient should be somewhere right around here.
I need mana.
Uh-oh.
This is why I like having the hybrid build, because a lot of these guys have high
Not enough mana.
cold resistance, but I can burn them down with the fireball.
Hmm.
Almost killed me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Did you teleport the wrong way?
I'm stuck.
I need mana. I need mana.
Oh my god.
Your health was just like a sliver for half a second.
I know. Not doing that again.
I need mana. I need
And then I ran out of freaking mana when I was over there.
Yeah. Are you getting much experience?
No.
Like none?
I mean, I'm getting some. Wouldn't say none.
Well, after we kill the ancients, he should be, I think, high enough to get a little bit better. Just gotta find their asses.
I need mana.
I think that's it right here. Tasty cellar. No. We're looking for the area at Summit. That's not the one. That's like one of those sub areas.
I need mana.
I'd be all game for sub areas if I was actually, getting experience.
Here's the waypoint, though.
Oh man.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
We could do this.
Not enough mana.
No going to sleep yet. We're still young. Ish.
Yeah. It's the problem is, waking up at 5.
I need mana.
Yeah.
I need mana. Enough mana. I need mana. I need mana.
I'll probably be hiring someone to help me starting next year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, which is way too much to keep up with.
You gonna have an assistant?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Oh, more like a help desk person. They'll answer my phones.
Can they play Diablo on the clock?
No. Me, I can.
I'm out.
Oh god.
Just look back. That's where we came in.
I wonder if it was where I almost died.
Could have been. Did you see a portal there?
I don't know. I ran.
Not enough mana.
I teleported over there and almost died.
Not enough mana.
Here it is.
Oh yeah.
I need mana.
You want to leave a town portal here because when we activate the
Oh.
ancients or
I can't go
portals, that's okay. I put one up.
I put one in here.
It's gonna disappear when we activate the ancients, though.
Oh, well, I tried both.
Just getting options because this is a hard fight.
The ancients
Oh.
must be close.
My goal is just not fall asleep.
All right, we ready for
'cause
this?
I got 3 barbs, like a whirlwind barb.
Yeah, we kind of want to try to separate them, if I remember right. All right, I'm gonna do it.
Yep. I don't know if I helped just now.
And you're at least taking some
Not enough mana.
hits off me. That wasn't too bad. $24 for you.
Yeah, I want 1 level.
One and some change, or just one?
One in like one bar.
Yeah, I went up a level, but I don't remember how far. You want to run through? Ball is right through here.
Yeah, he's not far from here, right?
Yeah. Well, it's about like, like doing with Fisto. You have to get through,
Wasn't
real
3
quick.
levels.
Well, because we started at 2. It's easier when you get the waypoint.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
I could teleport there if you really want me to.
I don't know, I said that wasn't 3 levels. Because originally you said the ancients would give us 3 levels.
Oh. Well, when you're 20, it does. But it gives you like a flat amount of experience, if I remember correctly. So at 20, it's like 2 or 3 levels. Maybe by 24, it's only 1 level. Or 23. When I was rushing, I'd always do it at like the lowest level possible just to see my level jump like 3 times. Unless they changed it.
Not enough mana.
I
Are
just
you
can't
getting-
wait for that first SOJ.
We waited a while. Or
Yeah,
it
I
could
know.
be from this game. Except I'm
Huh?
gonna steal it. Or it could be from this game, but I'm gonna steal it. Are you seeing your bar move at all?
I haven't really been paying attention. I've been just yawning. $40 a kill?
I think at 25 it becomes worthwhile if we do
Yeah.
definitely like chaos at this point. I think you'd be getting great experience on. Here it is.
There's what, 3 levels in this one?
Yeah.
Not enough mana.
Hmm. Oh, I lagged. I don't even know why I lagged. Everybody in my house is sleeping.
Nobody's watching.
No. I even messaged her not to see if she was awake and she didn't respond, so she probably sleeping.
Yeah, Des is definitely asleep.
I need mana.
But she also knew I was going to play late tonight. I warned her weeks ago.
Yeah,
Not enough mana.
that should take
Yeah.
out.
She was fine. I probably haven't played much the last couple of weeks. I like this chain lightning. I actually feel like I'm doing some damage.
Chain lightning's pretty awesome. Like, it's
Not enough mana.
it scales really well. It's one of those skills though, like look how many synergies it has. Like you pretty much can't hybridize at all. Like you go all lightning if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what is it, 100 points? What is it, 4 synergies?
I need mana.
Or is it 3 synergies?
It is... No, it's 4.
Plus the mastery,
Yeah.
plus
Not
the
enough
skill
mana.
itself. You're spending like 100 points to max it out.
Oh.
Soul Rune!
I thought that said so, frickin' Jordan.
No. But I needed a Soul Rune for the helm I want to make and for Insight. Someone joined.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
I'm gonna go get mana real quick. I'm out.
Hey, buddy. It's like perfect time, Bob.
Chain lightning's a lot of fun. Like in the original Diablo, chain lightning was one of my favorite skills. Hey, we got Barbarian.
Yeah.
We can just
He
battle.
ran over here and started shouting at us.
Here's level 3.
Not enough mana.
I don't know where he went. He ran down to us, that shot at us, and then took off.
He is in Hagarok. Doing I don't know what.
Not enough mana.
I pick up blue jewelry because like the amulets have a chance to have plus skills on them, even the blue ones.
Oh. I thought he was gonna jump away again. Just came in, shouted at us, and left us again.
I'm so angry. Alright, bye. Here it is.
Throne of Destruction.
The end of the game.
Beat it in one sitting.
Basically.
I
You
never
started
tried
at
it.
level 5 and now you're 20. Gonna be 25 maybe? Are you
No,
close
I'm
to
not even close to
25?
level up. No, not even halfway.
We should definitely go back and do like some Chaos Sanctuary after this. Well, not tonight, obviously, but... Or if you play. I may get through all of Nightmare tomorrow. It is possible. I just died.
Oh no, no. No! I'm dead.
Portal's up. I just...
I need mana.
Oops.
This is for you.
You know your number keys do like emotes.
Run.
I do remember doing these runs.
Yeah, this is what everyone did. This is like basically the end game.
Thank you.
Not enough mana.
Pico.
Huh?
Arian left.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even notice. He's giving us more life and mana. These guys are the biggest pain in the ass. Oh no, not these ones. The next one.
Not enough mana. mana.
These guys' fire hurts like hell though.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
These are the ones. They'll stun lock you. Don't get too close.
I need mana. Not enough
I'm gonna have to get potions before we go for big guy.
mana.
I'm trying to help.
Luckily, slowing them down, kind of you can fight them.
Not enough mana.
I think in hell difficulty you can't slow them, and they hit so hard and they stun you.
Not enough
All right, I'm gonna have to run to town here. I got nothing. I got no energy
Yeah.
left.
Either.
Salutations.
Crap.
You stuck? I'm coming.
Oh, God damn it.
It's all right. I'll
I threw my teleport up because I was trying to help you so you didn't have to use it.
Okay. I'll be right there. Oh shit.
Run.
Oh man, they killed my dude. The other thing with these guys, this is the only place you fight them in the whole game, and for whatever reason, whenever you'd fight them, it would always like lag my computer. Like when they're first spawning in, like the computer would just freeze up for like 15 seconds, and then by the time it unfroze, you were usually dead. And I think it finally fixed it like years later.
Where's it going?
It's just like, I'm out of here. I'm gonna get one more thing of potions.
Oh, yeah, because you have to chase them into the chamber, right?
Afternoon.
Yeah. Right there.
Afternoon.
Hill ball.
Ready?
Sure. You're gonna kill him in one shot?
No. I'm gonna static him down as much as I can though.
Oh, wow.
Static shock's awesome. Should have been using that on the previous guys. Wasn't thinking about it. But you also don't want to get too close to those guys.
I am overburdened.
The last of the three has fallen.
Stole everything.
Nemel's all giant sword?
Greetings.
Yeah, I don't think it's that good if I remember right. Alright, so we beat normal difficulty. Not bad for basically the first day of release, kinda.
And then Tinkered Skull, Bone Helm.
Yeah.
The sword, you might want it for the paladin that you said you want to make.
Check it out.
It gives it like +6 to a skill.
Henceforth be known as Slayer. Fucker.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you get different titles each time.
Yeah, so cows. This is on my Battle.net character, so just doing this for the first time in normal difficulty. I'm kind of taking things a little slower than I was expecting.
Not enough mana.
With the server issues and having trouble getting multiplayer games going, I've been doing a lot of solo or small group without the player command, so it's definitely been taking a bit longer than if I had like a full dedicated group. Some of this video will be with a good friend of mine, though I ended up missing some of Act 5, unfortunately. But at this point, we've beaten all of Act 4 and Act 5, and I am basically just looking for a good base for insight and some more runes and whatnot. But I just made lore, which is definitely helping some with mana. That plus the mana after each attack helps somewhat. I love cows. This is a pretty decent build for cows, I would say. Maybe not the best, like it's not Lightning Fury, but it's up there. And now they made it where you can actually kill the Cow King and not lose your progress, or, you know, lose the ability to keep going. That's pretty great in my book. Trying to get 4-socket sword, 4-socket poleaxe, 4-socket shield, though I don't think those can even drop here. Been a little bit slower, like I really didn't get to play at all on Thursday. Friday, maybe played 6 hours today and got through all the normal. A lot of that, though, I was helping a buddy of mine. That's the second Dirk Diggler I found. A lot of that was helping a friend of mine who started later than I did and getting him up to speed. So I kind of rushed him a bit. That probably took an hour or two before we got to close to 30 where he could start doing Act 5 with me. And even then he was a little too low, but it's cool. I enjoy playing with my friends. Cows is really good for having this helm because, like, every time you cast, you probably get 20 or 30 mana back, like almost enough to pay for your frozen orb.
I need mana.
Still looking for even just a crystal sword would be great for spirit. I could socket it. Clear this place just about. I think I'm pretty much able to conquer normal difficulty at this stage. And I don't know if you saw, but I posted a video. Apparently, Cold Mastery is able to bypass some immunities. That's something new. Curious about that. I need to do some more testing, but it does appear like there's some bugs going on with that, or maybe it's intended and they fixed, you know, maybe it was a bug that it wasn't, you know, lowering enemy resistance, even when they were immune. So that was cows. I'm going to end the video here. This was part of Act 5 and cows. I will probably get through Nightmare tomorrow, though these videos are going up a little bit later. Take some time to process them, take some time to put them all together. Yeah, so keep an eye out. I'll have probably a Nightmare run before long, and after that, Hell, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good night.